And they have ketchup. It's always the ketchup. Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy if you're new here. It's so good to have you here. Today we are watching Daredevil Season 2, Episode 11.380, I believe is how it would be said. So we're nearing the end of Season 2, which is bananas enough as it is. But things have gotten so bonkers in this show. I mean, first of all, we found Nobu, who we thought was dead, and he's alive and claims there's no such thing as death. And then he has blood in this huge jar, and I'm assuming that's like the secret to immortality. And these kids who we thought we rescued, and it's like, oh my god, thank god they're okay, and they're away from that. Apparently not. They're like zombie army kids. They're so creepy. They literally all stood up from the hospital and killed someone and look like they're gonna do more. And Claire was saying that the toxicology report looked like something out of a bad sci-fi novel, like where they were just pumped with a bunch of chemicals. And I'm really wanting to know more about that. Also, Frank is free, and there's somebody that looks like Frank assassinating a lot of people. My theory is that it could be Blacksmith. I mean, I don't really know who else it would be, but you never know. I mean, we have to make Frank look like an innocent man again, and I don't know if that's ever possible. I think the most that we can ever do for Frank is to clear his name, get rid of that other assassin, and get him to leave the country, because it is not working out for him here. But yeah, I'm very excited to see more of this story, so we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I would really appreciate that. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm 4 weeks ahead, so if you're interested in early access and timer reactions, you can check out the link for that in the description below. Alright, let's go. Oh good, we're picking up right where we left off, with a bunch of ninjas coming into the hospital with only one Matt, with only one Daredevil. I wonder if they're just here to get the kids and leave.
Claire! Oh my god. What the hell?
Oh god. Oh god. They're just nurses. They're not equipped for this.
No! Lisa!
Oh my god. Poor Louisa. We don't even know her. She's just a nurse. She did not know she was going to be dealing with this when she clocked in for a shift today. Where are the kids all going? They all want to go with the ninjas, don't they? But like, how much of that... Are they like zombies? Like, I need to know. Yeah, get him out. Oh god, Claire, be careful. She's not... Oh my god. Thank god he caught her. Jesus. Claire's like not a trained fighter at all, right? I was surprised she was able to last that long. Dang. Those poor kids are like barefoot.
Don't let him take us back down there.
Don't let us take us back down there? Wait, what? So he wants to be with the ninjas, but not with their blood drain? Interesting. But why would he kill his own father? Like, what happened to them that made them change so much?
Organization. Its members believe in some pretty strange shit.
You mean the hand. Claire is owed an explanation for all that.
Nobu's one of them. Those killers who attacked us, I think they work for him.
Why did they want those patients back?
Honestly, I don't know.
They're not done with them, but they wanted to go back too.
I can't just let that happen, Claire. Not in my city.
It's not your city anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, respectfully, we've been losing. And it really is in Daredevil City right now.
Okay.
Really, I'm sorry.
That was interesting just now, like he was using his cane when like he probably didn't need to, right? I wonder if like using his extra senses is draining for him. Like even though he has the cane like mostly for the act, I would say, Like, I wonder if it's just easier for him to do that instead of using, like, I would imagine it's a lot of, like, brain power, thinking power to be so tapped into your senses all the time.
Paul, I think we're good. Go ahead and pull your car around.
Where did Frank go then?
Until then, I'm just glad you agreed to accept police protection.
I appreciate the offer.
More? Didn't the other guys die? Although I do think Karen should have protection. She's a target.
You know where to find me.
Which means that it is someone that's, like, after Frank, right? Because they know Karen would protect Frank, right? I don't really know.
Why didn't you call me?
Would you have answered? I don't know what you mean,
Honestly, he wouldn't have because he was dealing with like 15 ninjas.
He was at my apartment last night. And if he hadn't been watching the place, I'd be dead.
Good.
Except the cops have
At least she's telling Matt. That's very important for Matt to know.
Great, lying to the cops. Smart,
But that's
Karen.
my problem, not yours. Frank thinks he can find this guy faster than the NYPD, and honestly, I agree with him.
Also, if they get Frank in custody, that's not going to solve anything. They're just going to put him back in prison. And then they won't have his help finding this guy.
Turns out the DA was right that the blacksmith arranged the meet.
Why would the blacksmith come after you?
Ooh.
I've been working with Ellis.
So I was probably right that it is the blacksmith.
You need anything at all, will be just outside.
Okay, thanks.
Thank
I need
you.
about 12 hours sleep.
Okay, it's a hotel because her apartment is destroyed. Karen, what are you doing? Where are you going? Stop! Frank just chilling in this car. It is a good song.
I inherited the tapes with the car.
From who? When are we going to learn more about Karen's accident?
I really don't want to give him a second chance.
He's not gonna get it.
Frank's cool, and I believe in his ability to protect Karen. Oh, Marcy.
Oh, boo.
That's nice of her to visit him. Unlike Matt. Seriously.
You didn't see Matt on the way in, did you?
Foggy never saw the ninjas?
So how are you? Really?
Or heard about them?
Which if Castle hadn't been such a lunatic, you might have actually won. Some are saying it was impressive.
I lost the
Yeah.
case.
It was impressive.
With all due respect, we just lost one of our own.
And whose fault was that?
Okay.
Boy, gonna have a goddamn field day with this.
That's a difficult situation.
It was you or him, and you saved yourself.
Male, height, 5 foot,
Yeah, that's straight up self-defense.
185.
Oh, God.
What the hell?
Now, what is that? Yeah, that's my question, Shirley.
He's from.
An autopsy.
That's not possible.
Stop, what if he was dead
So you
before?
don't have to.
And he's back. They all had the immortal juice Kool-Aid.
Claire, you are not seriously suggesting that this guy's
Wait a
Bro,
minute, she said what?
this is insane.
Not a word to anyone, understand?
You don't think that this looks just a little bit strange?
Does
At
he
least
know
bring in the
something?
coroner, have-
Or is he just trying to cover things up?
I've heard all I'm going to from you, Temple. Go back to your job and let me do mine.
Ugh. We have to figure this out. That guy's gonna spring back to life any moment. I mean, how long does it take? I don't think you needed to be so aggressive with him.
There's a new rival on the scene. It doesn't move half the product, but it's still more than everyone else. Look, Ray's figured
Who?
if anyone,
Who's the rival?
it would be his worst enemy.
Give me the name.
We don't have one. But
Worst enemy?
Chinatown.
Chinatown.
Now get up. Slowly.
Okay. I don't think I know anything yet.
Wherever you were going, you stay there.
Do we even know if the blacksmith is a he? Because they said they don't even know anything, not even his nationality. So, like, how do we know it's a he? That could be just conspiracizing a little bit. But I'd like to conspiracize in this show.
Unprecedented volumes of uncut narcotics into Manhattan.
God. Frank's
that'd
face
be-
looks so bad. How is it that the waitress isn't scared.
To pump out, so just keep it coming. Thank you.
She is not at all concerned at how beat up he is.
Too afraid to use it, but 380 shows thought.
380. 380, that's the name of this
Maybe it's
episode.
not your first rodeo.
Maybe it isn't.
So, is that her gun or is that the one that she took from Wesley? I still wasn't sure about that. But also, Frank saying that it's not her first rodeo is very insightful.
Okay, the lawyer. Not the other one. Murdoch.
Oh, Frank? Interesting.
I might have feelings about Murdoch, but it's a swirl. It's a lot of things. Like,
This is a very interesting conversation they're having. It's like they're buddies. But also, why is he asking?
People that can hurt you, the ones that can really hurt you, are the ones that are close enough to do it. People that get...
100%.
You see, I'll never feel that.
What is he trying to
I'm
say?
confused about this thing, but you have it.
Oh.
So
He's
hold
saying
on
that
to it.
even though love hurts,
Use two
sometimes
hands.
he misses it more than
Never
anything.
let go. You got it?
Interesting advice. Okay.
You tell the cook and anyone else who's back there to find the biggest piece of stainless steel and you get under it. Go now.
wait a minute, what's happening?
Wait, yeah, what is happening?
The block 3 times before it pulled up.
Who are they?
Just some guys who were about
God.
to walk into it.
He's so observant.
You parked me outside like bait.
You need to go.
That's why he used her car. Come on, Karen, you need to skedaddle along with the waitress. Hurry. At least the waitress listened fast. Jesus, I'm scared. I'm really scared about that. Who is that? The person in Chinatown that has information? I think I just saw a map. Yeah. That was a good way to use that. I remember going to the dry cleaners with my dad as a kid to pick up his stuff. It was always so cool to see that stuff. I thought it was the most fun thing. I think he is speaking Chinese and not Japanese, if I'm not mistaken.
Who do you work for? Screw you!
You really want to do that, dude? I don't think that's a good idea. No!
The devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Gal! When they mentioned Chinese, I was gonna guess Gal, but she said that she was going further away than China. Maybe she meant far away from China, which is still New York?
Call them off.
Who is that? Like her daughter or something?
They'll be gone shortly. When you're satisfied we're alone,
God, Gal is such like a boss. The way that she is not even phased and just continues painting. Is this the blacksmith? I'm scared for Frank. Okay, if it's the blacksmith, then it's not her. Oh, holy cow. Does Frank just have a handgun? I mean, they have like a machine gun and a shotgun and probably more than that. And they have ketchup. It's always the ketchup. Oh god. Oh, fresh pot of hot coffee. Jesus Christ. Jesus. What if this isn't even the blacksmith? What if it's like the blacksmith's guys? Oh man, that is disgusting. It is probably the blacksmith's guys, isn't it?
Blacksmith.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Oh, yep. Bro. God, and the way that Karen is like hearing this, she's never obviously heard Frank be like this. It's kind of terrifying. Oh my god, that guy's face is shredded.
The pier.
The pier?
Can take you.
Oh god, poor Karen. Having to listen to all that? Poor Karen. I don't think that guy will be taking Frank anywhere. Karen, you should not look at Frank like this. You should not look at any of that, please.
Get away from this thing. Get away from me.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the safest thing for her.
Just stay away from me.
Wow, I have such complicated feelings towards Frank, but I think that's the point of his character.
You know, word was you left Hell's Kitchen. Surprised you came back.
What made you think I ever left?
Yeah, I don't think she did leave, right?
A heroin dealer with the street name Blacksmith.
Well, this could be interesting for her, because she probably doesn't want him around either.
The heroin being imported by the blacksmith is the purest I've seen. It's also
Yeah, she probably wants to help Daredevil get rid of him, right? It's competition. Like, what could she lose from this?
that the path you've chosen isn't going to be an easy one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, it never is.
Wow. Nobu's back. Gal's back. Kinda cool, honestly. I like them as villains in the first season.
All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut, do your job, and everything will be fine.
That's it.
That was really nice of her to do that for Claire. But I hope Claire is able to just kind of keep her head down, because Matt does use her when he needs to.
The story is Luisa got killed by a junkie. Got his hands on a scalpel, things got out of hand. It was...
By a junkie? It was a ninja.
There's a body downstairs being prepped for its second autopsy. I was willing to take responsibility for what I did.
I think for the public, it shouldn't be coming out right now like that, because that could terrify the public and cause panic. But they need to be honest with the hospital, you know?
Let's call this strike 3, shall we?
Ooh.
I'm not sure exactly
This is
when
not
this
Claire
hospital
being
became more
quiet,
concerned with.
but she has a strong sense of justice.
I won't be any part of this.
Wow. Wow, big move. Because that can make it really difficult for her to get hired anywhere else. Like, they could blacklist her, you know? Or they could just, like, spread word that she did something really bad and that's why they fired her. It's interesting that Frank knows where to go before Matt does. But they're surely to meet each other, right?
Outside perimeter's not gonna hold.
Oh, it's coming from Frank the Punisher. I'm sorry, but Frank is just a cool character. Like, is he terrifying? Yes, don't get me wrong. I don't agree with him. But he's much more likable of a villain than Fisk. That's the heroin, all right. Yeah, burn it.
It's just you and me now. You hiding? Are you afraid?
Yeah, where is he? Oh god, this is gonna be very dangerous. This whole place is soaked in gasoline? Is that him? Is that the blacksmith? I'm scared. We need Matt here too. Was there already blood on that wall?
Looks like you're all out.
Or is that just gross rust?
Cash, the shit, just take it. Take it all.
Is this really the blacksmith? He doesn't seem like super tough.
You think you're gonna talk your way out of this shit?
Oh, yikes.
You're the blacksmith. Sid. I don't want to die.
Oh god. Do we think this is the blacksmith?
I want you to tell me.
I feel like somebody's gonna come up behind him. And he drops his big gun, so that's scary.
Say I killed your children. You feel me?
I'm really scared because his back is right to an open door.
Just finish it. Finish it. That's what you want.
Why does this feel off for me? Could that really be the blacksmith and I'm just being too skeptical?
We're here for the same reasons, all right? I want the blacksmith just as much as you, but he's not him. I know
Oh,
someone's telling
okay.
the truth, Frank. He's not.
I was onto it.
It's me, I swear.
Yeah, but he is covering for him.
Are you lying to me?
Do we even think the blacksmith is here?
Die.
Nice. Frank, calm down, okay?
Castle's on board.
Oh,
Get back to the boat now.
get back to the boat. He's letting the blacksmith know. Guys, I think we should all get off this boat because it's covered in gasoline and someone scary is on their way. Ah, that's a cool move.
Just couldn't let me have it, could you?
It's not it. That's why.
1 second apiece. It's right there. You had to sweep in.
But yeah, he probably wanted to believe that it was the end, of course, of his ongoing nightmare that is his life.
So maybe just this once.
Maybe what?
Maybe.
You kill him?
Your way is what it's gonna take.
Oh.
I just this once.
Wow. That was interesting of Matt to say.
Not ever.
It's blacksmith. For real. Oh. Maybe not? More blacksmith's men? Where the frick is the actual blacksmith?
We gotta get off this boat before they open fire.
Come on, Frank.
Right, you do.
Frank! Frank! Come on! Be careful.
We got
I'm
him.
scared. Is he gonna die?
Penny and a dime.
Stop, not the penny and the dime. Again, I'm scared.
Been a long time, hasn't it, Frank? Kill him!
Been a long time. No. Oh my god. Was Frank on there still? Where did all those bad guys go? Oh, they were passed out from it?
Jacques screwed the pooch. What an asshole.
What? Stick?
Sooner or later she'll find you.
Okay, this has to
Kid's
do with
always been a
Elektra.
doer. Follow me.
Not the blacksmith, right?
You gotta follow the plan. Go.
What?
Get me what I need.
Which is what? What is going on? What? Oh! Oh my god! Elektra! Is Elektra going in there to stick? Is Frank okay? There's no way Frank made it out of alive with that, did he? Oh god. No. That's an awful way for him to go out.
Oh my god.
It's been a crazy couple of days for Mr. Brett. Why am I sad? Frank's not alive, is he? Like, wouldn't Matt have been able to sense that? That's awful. I'm actually sad about that.
I'm ready.
Oh. Ready for what? No. I'm not ready for that. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. That's a little much for me, y'all. So now they're voluntarily bleeding out? So originally they were kidnapped to bleed out. And now they're volunteering their blood?
And now it's ready.
I know, boo. What's ready? We both sad about Frank, Matt? We thinking about his words? I think so. Now what? Is it Elektra? Bro! Is that Elektra?
She found him. She found him. What?
Elektra found Stick.
She's gonna kill him.
Wow. You know who, Matt.
Elektra.
Little Ellie, as Stick likes to call her. What is he doing? Oh, okay. Is he just sharpening his blade? Is that how that works? I don't think I like the noise of that, personally. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Wow. He's just waiting for Elektra. So unless Matt comes over here, then only one of them are leaving that room.
We need to talk.
Talk? So why do we both have our weapons drawn? Are they really going to try to talk? And they're just gonna like, no, well, she wanted to kill him. Interesting. Friends, thank you so much for watching Daredevil Season 2, Episode 11 with me. Again, an amazing episode. I mean, first of all, we see that those kids actually wanted to go back to the ninjas, which I really want to know the motivation for why, because it has to be reciprocated in some way. Because right now, it seems like they're just being drained of blood and getting nothing in return. But if they wanted to go back, then maybe they will get the secret for immortality too. Like, what if they're just trying to make a super powerful army of immortal ninjas? I just really don't know, and I can't wait to uncover more of that. We also saw that Gal was here. In fact, she probably never left, which is super interesting. I think she's a great character. And we got super close to finding Blacksmith. Although, not exactly. I don't think he ever was on screen in this episode that we just watched, even though we were really close to him. I don't think that Frank survived that. However, in like movies and TV, unless you see a body, you can't ever really be 100% sure that somebody's dead unless you see it. Even when you see a body, apparently, because we saw Nobu dead in the last season, and he's still alive. Although I don't think Frank is immortal like Nobu is. I really don't see how he would have been able to survive that, but again, there's just that benefit of the doubt, I guess, that he could still be around. Or maybe I just like to think that he is, because I really enjoy him as a character. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what the last 2 episodes of this season has in store for us. Thank you again so much for watching with me, and until I see you in the next video, I hope you stay hydrated, stretch your legs, please don't get arrested, and I will see you then. Goodbye.